Take that. Yeah.
That's it. Ooh, I feel you. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, you did it.
I know you like that.
Sure did.
Whew, shit. All right, I'll be right back. I gotta go to the bathroom. I'm more than just an option. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm there to find your loving. I bet. Yep. Got it there, right there. All right, it won't get me. Yeah. You good, babe?
Yeah, I'm okay. I just gotta go to the bathroom. Where is it? Where's it at? I don't see it nowhere. Oh, wait. Let me look on. There it is. Oh, yeah. I done came up. Oh, let me open it up. Let me see if I can fit it back inside here. What
the fuck, y'all?
It's hot. What? It's burning. What is this?
Got you, bitch. I knew you was the type. Ooh, you mother. Ooh.
I can't believe. Why would you do this? What is it?
Yeah.
Oh my God, it burns.
Hey fellas, are you rich? Are you famous? Has this ever happened to you? You meet a woman at whatever social gathering location of your choosing. After a night of some slick talk and a few shots of Hennessy, you both consentively agree to get a telly. At said telly, you engage in a little premarital coitus with this special woman, only to find that after milk has spilled, she has ulterior motives. It's not you she wants, it's your money, and she'll get there via any means necessary. You, my guy, might be a victim of a shameful crime known as trapping, also the 18-year itch. If that scares you, well, you may be in luck. There's a new product that may give you the preemptive edge to protect your legacy. Drake, take it away.
Thanks, Charles. I'll take it from here. Hi, I'm Aubrey Graham, also known as Drake, and you won't have to hide that unwanted child anymore like I had to. You've seen what happened to me and PJ Washington. Never again. Respectfully. Take care. Or take flair in your... Well, you get the idea. Drake's Take Care Protection Package to protect your packages. A revolutionary contraceptive combined with some of the food industry's most popular hot sauces, aiding in the action of stopping gold-digging trappers, created in a secret lab on the hills of Calabasas. We have a variety of packages to choose from, such as the One Dab, the 5 a.m. in Tabasco, the Chaluja Slide. Laugh now, burn later, and for a limited time, get 25% off of our best product yet, the Hotline Sting. It's very easy to use.
Now after coitus with said gold-digging harlot, remove condom slowly to reduce spillage. Then liberally add 6 drops of any Take Care package hot sauce you're choosing into the contraceptive. Give a little shake. Then dispose condom in an area with open visibility to entice potential predators, and then wait.
Get your orders online at www.domeWrongYou'reGonnaBurn.com.
Do not operate heavy machinery while wearing condom. May cause rabies in goldfish. Keep away from children and small pets. May cause a catastrophic level event. Please do not reuse condom. Dispose of immediately after applying desired sauce. May cause false afterimage on hairline if inhaled. Technically is food grade, but before applying, remember this order. To food from bottle, go full throttle. From rubber to food, you're fucking up, my dude, unless you're into that.
Remember, this is just a precaution. If she doesn't use it, then move on with your queen. Elevate for more life. But if she does, just remember, it was
God's plan. God's plan.
All right, shit, welcome back. Welcome back.
Do y'all remember?
Did you miss me? Huh?
What's that song? There's got to be a song with Remember. Remember the time, Michael Jackson?
Uh-huh.
Do you remember? Oh, that's The Game. And remember, he said, "How song from I remember." You don't remember that?
I remember that.
That shit was hard. I like that jam. I can't wait to listen to
I
it.
do remember.
Oh,
all right, man. Welcome back.
I don't remember how to do this so good.
To another episode of Oh My Charles. This is episode 63.
Oh shit! You about to actually go with numbers? I have not a clue. I was just going to say, this is Oh My Charles.
All right.
I don't remember how to do this at all.
No, I got it. All right, like I said, welcome back. This is another episode of My Charles. This is episode 63. We've been gone for a minute. We've been gone. Shit happened. But before we delve any deeper into any of that bullshit, Geese, it's 2022.
Yes, it is. It's a new year.
This is the first Nickelback scream of the year.
Damn, this is the first pod of the year too.
Yeah, it actually is. Yeah, man.
I don't remember how to do it.
Bro, man. Just, you got to bring it from the back. Pause. Put some nickel in it.
Wait, you didn't introduce who the hell are you?
We
See?
did.
Look at us. We don't even remember how to do this. I don't even remember your name.
Right,
shit,
okay.
I haven't seen you, so like what?
Let's go. All right.
Which one are you?
I'm orange. You're red.
No, I was saying the
Oh,
names.
names. Geese. That's me.
Oh, all right, go ahead.
All right. It is I, one half of the Oh My Charles podcast. I'm back from a hiatus. So hi, haters.
Hawk.
And I'm Josh.
Hi.
Oh, but I go by
Geese.
Come on. And hold on, that noise y'all just heard, that's
stomach.
That's
I know.
tummy geese.
Yeah. I think I got irritable bowel syndrome. I don't know what that is, but I feel like I got that.
Shit.
What is irritable bowel syndrome, man? Just your stomach just doing whatever it wants to do?
I mean, it's like your stomach's playing tennis with your fucking intestines or some shit.
Because I hate when it happens, too, because when you hear it, you automatically think, oh, this nigga dookie on himself. Or he's farting. And it's like...
Niggas is Tokyo drifting inside of you.
It's just, my stomach just doing whatever it wants. But whatever. This is Oh My Charles, the podcast, episode...
63.
63. I was going to say episode New Year.
Episode New Year, New Year. Yeah. What's the quote the niggas say?
New Year, new me.
New Year, new me.
Yeah. You know what? But anyway, yes. Oh My Charles, the podcast, episode 63.
He's Geese. I'm Hawk.
What comes next after this?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. I think I got it.
All right.
They say a hero can
I'm not gonna stand here and wait.
Yo,
I don't understand that lyric. Does he say I'm not gonna stand here and wait?
Yeah, so he's gonna jump into the action.
They say that a hero can
Oh
save
wait,
us.
they say that a hero can save us. I'm not about to stand here and wait for that nigga.
Yeah, that's like, why is he saying that?
Hold up, what? I never ever.
It just hit me right now. Unless I'm saying the lyrics wrong, I'm sure there's someone out there like, y'all niggas are wrong.
I think that is the lyrics though, because I mean, I think it was everybody. Nobody cared because John Nickelback was just singing that way too fire.
There was another nigga, the nigga from was it Saliva? The nigga was from
Saliva. I don't know.
I don't know. Never mind. Maybe I'm wrong. Is it the barrel of a 45, nigga? And I'm staring down the barrel of a 45, swinging through the ashes of another life.
I don't know too much Caucasian rock music. I do know one song when it was I forget what it's called, but I always ask
Caucasian rock
Caucasian fellas when they come around, and I ask them, "Yo, what is that song?" And it'd be like,
That's corn.
What is it called?
I think that's Freak on a Leash.
Okay, that jam is hard, man. Oh, anyway, man. So, what's been going on?
All right, man. Let's get right to it. Let's get right the fuck into it. Niggas obviously haven't been podding, right?
Not at all.
We've been away from the microphones for a very long time, since before Christmas.
I got cussed out a couple times. I got cussed out yesterday. And somebody was like, yeah, man, I was watching a episode of the pod, man. Y'all ain't done this shit in like I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. We'll get on it whenever we have the time. And it's convenient because Shit's been happening.
No, shit has been happening.
But it sparked with me, did it not? Or did it spark with you?
No, it sparked with you first.
Okay. All right. Well, you want to go first or you want
I mean, well, because mine was the longer one. I don't know if you want to go.
Pause.
Unpause.
Go ahead, man.
No, so been dealing with COVID.
No, you ain't been dealing with Corona tone. You've been dealing with Omicron.
Omicron, which I mean,
the Omarion variant.
Yeah, I mean, if all right, let me break it down. So, we haven't done a pod since before Christmas, but I think those pods were just kind of like we just wasn't connecting, right? Yeah, I mean, those were just regular miscues as far as recording, not connecting in the sense of like there was beef, but we just weren't like
time wise.
Exactly. Boom. There you go. But after that, when niggas started like, yeah, I mean, the holiday season happened, you know, and my buddy B, Devin, she caught Corona tone. Don't know. Well, no, I do know where. They have. My oldest. She has a best friend, and her best friend's grandmother treats all of them like, you know, blood. Like, so, you know, it's a lot of love in this house. But so they're always over there. They're always staying or whatever. And you know, she got it from over there. Came back home with it. You know what I mean? She went through her initial everything. Her little symptoms only lasted maybe a week or two. Not actual symptoms, but like as far as like she had it. She was going through the fucking bullshit. Probably 2 days tops, right? Yeah. She got right. But obviously school wouldn't let her back in. You know what I mean? All this other fucking bullshit. Because until we went through the fucking quarantine and all that stuff. That happened, right? She made it through the quarantine. You know, niggas is Harlem shaking again. My baby can go back to school. Yeah. I can now start going back to work regular again. As soon as she got done with COVID, the quarantine and everything, right? I get a little
predictable.
A little tingle.
Predictable.
A little tingle in my throat. I'm like, pause. I'm like, damn. I'm like, okay. I think I got it too. So, you know, me being me, I had COVID. I think, like I said, I had the ground zero COVID back in 2019.
Yeah.
And then I got it again because of you, motherfucker.
Hey.
And then now my buddy gave me this one, the Omni, whatever the fuck. But yeah, little tingle, little tinge. You know, the last time I had COVID, it was just it was a headache for literally a day. And that was it. I didn't exhibit any other symptoms, no nothing. It was literally like, oh, my head hurts.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm fine. Yeah, I mean, this one was like, yo, my head is crazy pounding, and now I'm fucking shivering and shit. Yeah. 2 days. 2 days? 2 days. 2 days.
Okay.
Had a headache one day. I'm playing. There's a video game. What the fuck is it called? You're basically a dwarf, and you're just drilling into different planets for ore and crystals and shit like that. Hey,
what? Is it a mobile game?
No. It was like free on PSN. I forget what it's called, but the niggas always say Rockenstone.
Yo, you always be playing some red.
No, we was all playing. Me, Skrilla, Kerwin, Ray. We was all into it. I was gonna get you on board. Darren was playing it, but it's a first person, whatever. We were playing that game, right?
Yeah.
And one night I was just like, yo, man, I thought, it was like my head is pounding. I'm like, yo, whatever. You know what I mean? So I'm playing it. It's like almost like 1 o'clock in the morning, and then I just start just shaking. Like, I'm like, damn, what the fuck is wrong? Fever kicked in. So I had the headache, had the fever. You know what I mean? I just kind of chilled out for a day or two. That dissipated. And then I had to obviously quarantine after the, once the first day of the first 24 hours of initial symptoms gone, that's when you do the fucking quarantine clock count. Did that, right? Made it through. All good. We haven't potted because, obviously I'm not trying to bring that bullshit down here.
Respect.
As soon as I got out of quarantine, here comes a mirror.
What? Predictable.
Coughing a lot over there. And then I was like, let's go get tested.
Damn, it's like a sitcom.
Swing that motherfucking test.
Damn.
And now she had it right on the tail end of me. So it was just like, boom. It was like Devin got it, quarantine. I got it, quarantine. Amira got it, quarantine. It literally lasted from like the end of December all the way until maybe 2 weeks ago. I even added an extra week
To be safe.
You know what I mean? But yeah, so niggas is, I mean, I'm back. I'm free. I'm ready to rock, but.
If you even want to go before that. So, my cousin visits for the holidays.
Oh, shit.
Comes to the crib, man. He's like, yeah, my Rays was sick, blah, blah, blah. But I'm not sick, though. I'm like, you mean, as soon as you hear somebody sick, you just, what? You just look at them like, you know what I mean? Like, what the fuck you mean? It's crazy, too. It's been so long. This is off topic, but I forgot that we can cuss. I don't know how to do this anymore, but I'm just going to talk. Anyway, so, yeah, my cousin comes over. He's like, yeah, my parents were sick, man, blah, blah, blah. But I'm not sick. I'm cool. I'm like, all right. You know what I mean? So, whatever. It's my cousin, man. I wasn't really tripping. So, he didn't show any symptoms of anything. He looked regular. And my cousin likes to partake in a little bit of, you know what I'm saying? A little bit of, what? A little smoke. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, you know what? Since you're bringing it over here, I'll smoke too. So we was smoking. He was staying here for like a week and we was smoking like every day. So whatever, cool. He leaves and then he calls me and he's like, man, I feel crazy. I'm like, what?
Predictable.
Come on, man. What are you saying, man? He's like, I don't know. I'm going to get a test. I'm going to get my results. I'll let you know when I get my results. I'm like, okay, cool. He's like, yeah, man. I'm sorry. I got COVID. I'm like, yeah. What? Are you fucking serious, man?
No, this
And
is
I'm
happening.
like, if y'all don't remember, you can, whatever. I had COVID before.
Man.
My COVID
Nigga,
wasn't
what?
regular. Everybody's experience with COVID is different. Like, my mom had it, and she was like, Josh, it wasn't really nothing. I was just fatigued. I was tired. Called my dad. I'm like, Dad, you had COVID, right? Oh, Josh, it was terrible. I want to kill myself. I want to die. I'm like, what? Okay. So I had that version of COVID, but times 7. I was really, you know what I mean? Whatever. I did my whole recap. You can check it on YouTube. So I'm not afraid of COVID. I'm afraid of pneumonia. That's pneumonia. Because the corona was like, this hurts. This feels a little wild. But once I got over it, I was just like, I can do that again for some money. Pneumonia, I wouldn't take that experience that I had with pneumonia for $1 million. And I know you're like, $1 million? No, $1 million. I would not take that. I thought I was going to die. I was getting the life choked out of me and there's nowhere to go. You can't go anywhere. You just can't breathe. So you're just reaching for air. Give me some. And there is nothing. But anyway, so I was just like, please don't get the pneumonia again. That's really the biggest fear I had. But so I got tested and I didn't have it. And I'm like, how's this possible? You were just at my house breathing the corona particles in my face. So I was thinking maybe he got it on the airplane or in the airport or something. But I don't know. I didn't have it. And I had to scare though. So that's why I remember we had the time to pot. I was like, oh, yeah, we can't do this.
And that was on the day where it was like I finally felt super comfortable about recording. And that was in between the end of mine and the start of Amira. So I didn't even know that Amira was gonna, you know what I mean? Because that would have been fucked up too if we were recorded anyway. I'd have still been shimmying that shit down here because I didn't know Amira was gonna come behind me with it. But I remember I hit you up like it was like a Sunday, and I was like, "Yo, you ready?" And you were like, "Word, come on down." And as soon as I put my clothes on, grabbed my keys, and then like not even 5 minutes later, you were just like, "You know what? Hold up, Rob just
like
he just hit me up and said."
But I messaged you. I was just like, I feel pretty good. Like you still come through. You're like, no, bro, just wait it out. I was like, shit, I shouldn't even told him.
I was also like, fuck, like, you know what I mean? Because the last time you had it, I was like, you had a really, really, really rough time with it.
Yeah.
And I was like, I was being extra cautious about even coming down here for a while. I'm gonna say that was probably like 40% of the reason why the pod got extended as long as it did, or the hiatus, was because I had it. You know, my daughter had it. I had it. My other daughter had it, and I was like, yo, if I bring this down here, knowing what you went through last time, and if I'm the cause of Geese KOing,
Predictable.
I mean, you know, I'm already dealing. Yeah, I mean, I've dealt with what I've dealt with. That was really sad, and it fucked me up really, really bad. Now, you know what I mean? And then I'm now responsible for my nigga KOing. Like I introduced him to Corone again, to Omni Corone, and then Tone was like, hey, and then the Moan was like, yo, I'm back. Nigga, you left the door open again.
Nah,
and it was like, yo, like, it's my fault? Nah, man.
I'm not gonna hold you, bro.
We're not gonna do a pod for a while until niggas is A1 healthy.
If I would have felt that pneumonia back pain, that and that just can't breathe, I would have looked at the fourth wall and I would have did this. That would have been it, man.
Predictable.
Oh my God. Yeah, that's just no joke.
But the thing is, it's even crazier because I don't know if you remember, time got extended as far as the gap of us not doing it because I was around another human. Another human had corona and was like, I'm sorry, I have it. And I was like, what?
Yeah.
So I had to get checked. And the crazy thing is, when I went on the website to get checked, it said, yo, we don't got no openings for you to get checked for another 10 days. And I'm like, dog, huh? That didn't make any sense. It'll be out of my system by the time that I get the check.
Yeah.
So it's like, I could have had it. I don't know. Because I did have a weird, unique headache for 3 days. It was so strange, but it was doable. And I just was like, I didn't give a damn. So it's just like, I'm still living my regular life. I mean, whatever. But whatever, that's over. We back.
We're back.
And what's been going on, man? Anything worth speaking on?
Yeah. A few things.
I got a few things too.
A few things. I mean, safe to say, a nigga is out here in these streets.
What you mean? You out here like
what? You're a single man, right?
Yes.
You're a single man. I'm obviously a single man too. What is your stance on these dating apps?
Stance on the dating apps?
On the apps themselves.
Honestly, I've only tried 2 dating apps.
Okay.
I tried Plenty of Fish.
Ooh, POF. Back
in 2016. And I don't really use the app for the app. And I don't mean, so what I'll do is I'll get on the app, I'll see somebody, and then I'll try to find them on social media, because I feel like on social media, you get more of a breakdown of somebody's personality. You get better pics and you just see more instead of you just seeing somebody zoomed in to the point where it's just their breast in the camera and you can't tell if they're 400 pounds or 200. Like, it's just, you know what I mean? Yeah. So, yeah, I met somebody on POF and we was together for a long time, which is kind of crazy. So, but other than that, I never really used the website. Tinder. I got Tinder, but I made a Tinder.
Tindy.
But I made my Tinder to deliver meat. So it was a meat delivering package.
Meat delivering service.
Yeah, service, not package. What? Come on, what am I talking about? What? It's been a long time.
Predictable.
But I didn't get anything from Tinder ever throughout the years. And it was just like, all right. I think it was because I came out too blunt and too bold. My caption said, come on, quit playing. You know why we're here. So it's like,
it did.
Females don't like that. They like to.
This nigga was wild.
I just don't care. I'm too old for this. Like, I'm too old to be playing this game. Like, if I tell you that I want you and I would like to see where this goes, I mean that. But if I don't say that, I'm coming at you with pure filth. You know what it is. Get licked on or get humped on. It don't have to be, you know what I'm saying? I don't play games. I don't lie, and I'm not about to lead nobody on. And I don't want to break nobody's heart, hurt no feelings. No, you're going to know that this is you just getting pummeled from the start. If you don't want to get the pummel or the licking, you don't have to deal with it. But
100.
I just feel like Tinder became it wasn't a dating app. At first it was a let's hump. Where are you at? Are you STD free? Let's hump.
I think initially that's what it's for, or maybe it wasn't, and niggas just turned it into that. Like people were just like, this is a new technology. This is like the new way of meeting someone. Because like if I got a Tindy.
All right.
Okay.
So can I ask you a question though? All right, can I ask you a question?
Good.
You better keep it real.
Man, come on. Who could I run to?
Tinder.
Mm-hmm.
Are you using Tinder to date? Or are you using Tinder to skeet?
I'm using Tinder to meet.
Okay.
Predictable.
You like it?
Yeah. No, I don't, because that's. I don't really know. But, all right, whatever.
No,
you got
legit. Let me explain myself here. Let me explain myself real quick. These apps are formulated to build connections potentially, whether it's peen on vagine or peen on peen or vagine on vagine or, you know, whatever.
Fake vagina. Never mind. Let's not do
whatever niggas is slapping off to.
Predictable.
These apps were created for that. Mm-hmm. Me initially, I'm at a point right now in my pursuit, right? Because again, if we can do a little backstory here, I'm coming from a situation where it was set, right? Mm-hmm. And then it got uprooted, and now I don't know what's going on. You know what I mean? Just imagine, like, you know, I don't know. I mean, there's really no explanation. Well, I mean, it's self-explanatory. Something happened and it changed the whole trajectory of my dating and everything. So I was kind of forced back into the road. You know what I mean? And I've been in this road for a pretty long time now. And man, I hate the road.
What do you mean?
Like, what? I hate driving these streets. Like,
okay, so you hate the process of trying to.
Well, see, here's what I can surmise it as is: you go on these dating apps, right? You, here's me. Like, I'm not a bad looking guy, you know. They like me. So I might get a couple 2 tree interactions. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And I'm a pussy, for lack of better fucking terminology. I'm a straight bitch when it comes to talking to girls, even through a phone or an app or anything. It's like, very seldom do I pull the trigger or shoot the shot, because, I come from a place of never. I've never done that, man. Yeah, I mean, I've always felt less than, you know, I always felt not worthy.
100. So
for me to even ask a girl like, yo, hey, what's your name? What's going on with you? Like, I mean, to do that is like, it's unheard of. Mostly because probably maybe some like subconscious incel pussy boy bullshit where I was just like, I don't know if she'll like me, so I'm just gonna watch her from afar and hope she does well in life. Like, you know what I mean?
But this is the thing though. It's like, I compare that to, you know how they say internet thugs, right? Mm-hmm. So you have a punk ass pussy ass bitch, right?
Punk ass pussy ass bitch.
Who would not fight in real life or is afraid of confrontation and just will stay clear from drama because he doesn't want to engage in fisticuffs. But on the internet, he will type and make it seem like he is Ice Cube in the 90s. And he will say whatever he wants, and he acts like he's the toughest person in the universe. I feel like with me, I'm kind of like that when it comes to women on the internet. I'm an internet thug, but sexually. Because, well, no. That's not a good comparison because in the action, it's definitely like that. But as far as the dialogue startup, That's where I'm really the internet thug, because in person, I'm not walking up to a woman that I believe to be attractive that I want to talk to. There have been girls on Instagram that I've seen and said shit to. They might not have said nothing back, or they didn't see it yet. And I haven't said a word to them. I won't say a word to them in person because I'm just not comfortable approaching strangers like that, just on some, hey, what's up, what's your name? But I can't do that. I see you on the internet, DMs, I'm in them. Yo, what's up? I say whatever I want because I'm safe here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can diss me on the internet and I won't feel too crazy. It's not really going to affect me.
How? It's
in person? No, in person, that's way worse. Okay, so let's say I'm on my phone, I scroll down and I see some girl named Jambalaya. Jambalaya is flame. I see Jambalaya, she posting pictures or whatever. I like a couple posts. I comment like, man, Jambalaya, you Jambalayan. You know what I mean? Then I jump in her messages like, yo, what's up, shorty? How about that? I say what I want. She might read it. Don't say it. She won't say nothing. Or she responds back like not interested. Or she might eye roll emoji. It's like, that don't mean shit. You're not even here. Like, I don't care. It doesn't affect me. Now, I go to Dollar General. Jambalaya walking ass cheeks clapping. She looking good as hell. I have to get the courage to walk up to her and say, hello, how are you? And I don't even know her.
Start by saying hi.
Ask
her what her name is.
You can do that, but
if she has the time.
That feels so cringeworthy.
I know, man.
I can't do that. So I don't understand how you on the internet, it's a safe place. I mean, you got to watch what you say. Trust me, my page got deleted.
You ain't got to tell me that.
My page got deleted. But you got to watch. You got to watch what you say. Make sure it's, you know what I mean? It's not going to offend somebody. It's not overly perverted. And you know what I mean? Keep what you say PG. Just, you can say anything, man. Like,
no, I would say I meet all potential. All
right.
I meet all potential mates with the same kind of like, you know, I don't change up my approach. It's all genuine. Yeah, I mean, I don't come from a place of like horniness or, you know, just lack of like, yeah, I mean, loneliness or anything weird like that. So I give everybody the fair shake. But it's weird because I found that lately, like, I'm not going to front, like I'm interacting and engaging with a few, you know, you can't help but, you know, if someone sends you a something,
right,
and they look like there's something, it's like, why would I not indulge in a friendly conversation,
right?
You know what I mean? So I've been doing that. I would say here's my problem with the dating world nowadays, especially in regards to like now, like social media being like the main way where people interact and meet, because it is now.
Yeah.
I mean, it used to be like, you know, bars or what would they say? Find a girl at church. Let's bring it back.
I don't know. I never liked that phrase.
Well, hey, I want to fuck. I want to fuck. I want to eat your ass. I want your butt cheeks
100
implanted in my eye sockets.
Predictable.
You know what I mean? I want, like, I desire that. I need that. I want that. How do I convey that with Jesus in the room? Jesus? How do I convey that when this nigga's on the cross bleeding?
Yo, that's definitely.
How do I say that? Like, hey, don't look. You know what I mean?
I'm not gonna stunt.
If I'm at home, usually I'll just take. You know what I mean? You know, some like niggas will take a picture and flip it over when they cheating. Like, it's like I can't take that cross out.
I ain't gonna stunt, man. Shit, we can take it back even further. I remember in church, man. It's like, okay, in church, they always have a time where everybody's praising the Lord. They singing, you mean, people stand up. And some women there, you mean, they moving, you mean, they shaking, they jiggling, you mean, and things is clapping.
It's okay to say.
They're not not supposed to. They're not trying to. You mean clap
this
ass
is
and
another
put
place.
on?
This is another place for that.
They're not putting on the show, but some women can't help it. They moving that joint. You know what I mean? So I remember one time I looked at him, peep like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh yeah, praise him. And you know what I'm saying? My hands wasn't raised, but my man's raised. And I had to, you know what I'm saying?
Ain't nothing worse than the church boner.
I had to run downstairs and just was just like, hey, like, come on, man. Like, get down, man. So, no, I feel that.
It's like the places that used to work don't work. COVID fucked a lot of things over. And I'm not a picky person. I'm not like too selective about my choices. I don't have really too many sliders to which anyone can be a potential, whatever for me. I'm not that type of person. Like, as long as you're, I have my criteria is very easy and simple. Like, just medium to high intelligence, right? Mm-hmm. That's high, whatever the high spectrum is. It could be whatever. Responsible. Me being a single parent, it's a plus if you have kids too, because it's, again, another lesson learned. It's increasingly difficult to convey to someone that doesn't know or hasn't experienced like what it's like to be a parent, to make them okay with being a parent in the future, depending on how the situation goes. Right. So it's like a lot of times that's a lot to ask from someone. You know what I mean? So to avoid that fucking level of, whatever the fuck that is, I just nip that in the bud. Like I tend to go after people that don't have seeds, or that I tend to go after people that do have seeds. Or if you are a person that doesn't have children, or that's someone that is at least
willing. Wants
yeah. You see what I'm saying?
Let me stop you right there, man. I'm not going to give a whole emotional breakdown into my life, and I really don't get into the personals of my dealings with women and relationships. I just kind of be very vague.
It's because of me, y'all. Thank me.
But honestly, yeah, I feel like that's a good way to, be selective with your choices, because, yeah, man,
Predictable.
I'm selective with my choices too. I honestly, we're old as hell, right? I'm
fuck.
We're in the 30s.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And to find somebody that doesn't have kids is very rare. Very, very rare. So you should almost expect it. And if they don't have kids, it's just like, oh, okay. But me personally, I don't have children myself. So I never wanted to talk to somebody or date somebody that has children. And things got weird a while ago. I had this friend that I was talking to, and we agreed that it was just going to be regular friendship. And I told her, like, yo, we're going to keep everything PG, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not looking for none of that. And then it happened to get rated X, and it was like, all right, cool. We continued to do what we was doing, and I kept trying to reassure her that this will not be that, because she had children, and I knew that I didn't want to be a stepfather, and I'm awkward with other people's kids. I just am. So I felt like when I'm in a relationship, I want to have my first kid and have her first kid. But yeah, I fell for her very fast, extremely fast, like lightning fast. I kind of lied about it too. Kept saying like, yo, I know you got feelings for me, baby girl, but keep that under control. When I'm really the one, like, I love her, and she doesn't even know. And I finally told her, and I was just like, yo, I just can't do the kid thing. And she's like, all right, cool. And the response was basically like, eat a dick, don't talk to me ever again, which I can honestly respect. But yeah, I just say that to say this. Just make sure you keep that standard, because if you talk to somebody where you think everything is going all right, and then all of a sudden they're like, yo, I can't do the kid thing. I can't deal with kids. And it's just like, yo, what the fuck did we even do this for?
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, see, again, that's like I was saying. That's why I like to avoid that awkwardness or that, or even putting that weight on someone's shoulders. You know, I don't want to be the cause of anyone to have to fucking go through like a real deep life, fucking like, just like, oh my god, like, can I handle it? Can I do it? Da 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 da. And it's like, no, you know what I mean? No, you don't have to. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's all right. So it's a lot easier to connect with someone when they already have children. One, because they understand the struggle. Right. They understand that your time is like that. As a parent, our time is kind of like, it's not really ours anymore. You know what I mean? Meaning like there's a lot of things that have to get done before niggas is really able to fucking let their nuts hang. And I don't, you know what I mean? That just comes with it, you know? And a lot of times when you're dealing with someone that doesn't have that level of responsibility, if you're not being attentive, like some people are just used to like, they're used to you being just readily available, right?
Right. And yeah,
like at all times. And it's like, yo, you got
thing.
seeds. Like I can't come over 3 a.m. to fucking chew you from the back because you know what I mean, my girls are sleeping. You know what I mean? Like I can't just get up and leave, or you know what I mean? Or, you know, a random like, you know, a random ass like Wednesday night dinner. It's like, you know, I can't just jump up and just get up and go because there's a few things that I have to do before I can even be available to fucking dip off.
Right.
And like I said, it's easier to deal with somebody that understands that. You know what I mean? You can kind of even connect on that level. So that's kind of that's part of my search. I go after a lot of the women that are already that have kids or whatever. And like I said, well, getting back to this whole the hatred of this dating scene in all honesty.
Yeah, what's wrong with the road, man? I'm
confused. I'm say I haven't driven in a very long time, right?
Okay.
I haven't driven in a very, very long time. So where I last parked my car, like, you know what I mean, and put it in storage, the road was different. It was a lot cleaner. There wasn't so many potholes and fucking trash and deer and fucking raccoons and shit in the fucking streets. I will say it's more so just a lot of the ideals that people have about like what is required for a relationship, or even sometimes people I understand being confident in yourself and like kind of like you know, like putting yourself up on a pedestal in a certain way. You know what I mean? But man, I've come across quite a few people through let's just say like you ever heard you gotta give respect to earn respect, right?
Okay.
There's quite a few people here in Pittsburgh that think that respect is just something that is just like, you know what I mean, like you just owed it.
Oh, no,
like you just like I woke up today, so you have to respect me. It's like what am I trying to say? How can I explain this? I need to explain this better. Dating here in Pittsburgh, I don't know how it is in other places. Dating here in Pittsburgh is like what I've noticed in my pursuit for just adult interaction, right? Because I'm surrounded by kids, you know, all day, or I'm at work and I'm surrounded by, you know, coworkers and shit. So it's like sometimes just humor and just adult interaction with someone else that's not connected to anything is great. But oh man, these motherfuckers are nuts.
What?
Yo.
Predictable.
Yo, it's crazy out here, yo. It's crazy as fuck. I'm talking like, what is up with texting? Like, what is up with messaging people? Like,
true.
What is this? What is like, what? Okay, look, check it out. So we connect on these dating apps. It's already fucking hard as hell to fucking interact on those things. I hate the messenger and those things. Sometimes it's like, if your app revolves around the connection being through text, or because that's the basis of it. Mm-hmm. It's like you should make these things a little bit better. Like half these apps, you don't get a notification. I know a couple where I obviously lost out on a potential prospect because a nigga just didn't know. I'm not on these shits like every day swiping and looking and fucking checking them out. You know what I mean? It's a sparingly thing. Like, let's say, it's like 12 at night and I'm like, I don't know what the hell's going on here. Let me see. You know what I mean? Like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Damn, I got like 7 fucking. And it's like, oh, and then like you get a message from one girl like says like, hey, you didn't respond in like 7 days, and they're like, never mind. And I'm like, oh man, I would have totally said what's up if I'd have fucking known that you said something to me. You know what I mean? It's that, or it's like the caliber of human that I can't tell if these people are bots or if they're scammers. Or if it's like, it's so scary out here, right? To find a genuine person. When you meet someone in person, right, you see them.
Yeah.
You can surmise a generalization of them, just through your vision and just interacting with them. Maybe you might speak to them, maybe you don't. But you can get a physical representation of who they are. You can see their mannerisms, whatever the fuck, however creepy you want to dig into you analyzing a stranger. But on these dating apps, man, all you get is like 5, 6, 7 pictures, maybe. A lot of people just put one, which I fucking hate. I don't understand that. Hey, if you're on a dating app, it doesn't matter. Black, Stir, Tinder, Bumble, all just the Voodoo.
They still have that?
I don't know. What's some other ones? There's a gang of them. Plenty of Fish. If you're on any of these things and you're the type of person that just posts one picture with no profile description, there is a special place for you in hell.
Yeah.
There's a fucking special place for you in hell.
And I feel like the picture should have the date too. Because I could easily go post a picture with me with a crispy hairline. That ain't me.
Predictable.
Not no more. So it's like, yeah. I mean, I don't really use Tinder anymore, but I'm pretty sure I do have a picture on it with hair.
That's nuts.
I should take that off. I mean, it's not like I'm not looking for no swipes. You know what I mean?
Is it the Rico Suave curly S curl joint?
No, it's really the crazy thing is it's really a picture. I have hair and I don't even have a shape up. I don't know, but I look like I'll headbutt a building, so it's like I don't know.
Whatever. People outside of that picture profile, you need it. Just give me some sort of description. Or what are you on here for? Like I can't like again. That's like one of them things. Like it's like if you're not gonna play the game, like what are you on here for?
And I think that should be put in everybody's caption or description or whatever. I honestly wish they would make it an option before you even have to put it in your description or caption. It should be like, are you looking for hump time? Or it should have sliders like, I'm looking for hump time, I'm looking for marriage, I'm looking for friends, I'm looking like click the ones that you want. And if you're just looking for hump time, all the hump time people should just come up. Like I just don't understand why these apps make it so difficult, man.
I don't know. That sounds dangerous.
How?
It seems like the hump time pool would just be filled with, I don't know.
But it's mutual. It's filled with people that are looking for, what do you mean?
Be safe out there.
I mean,
hump time it'd be like, oh man, there's just massive people on this server. Like all the other servers are just like sparse. There's like 40 here, 100 in this one. But this one has 27 million. Everybody's just trying
But it's not going to be like that because there's probably 27 million people on Tinder, but it's all put into categories anyway. It's all put into categories by age, by distance. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they're already doing that. They should just add a couple little more. That's all I'm saying. Because then you get the people that are on there and it says, if you're looking for a hookup, I don't even know why you're even trying to swipe right. I'm like, bitch, my man's just, never mind.
And a older me would get upset at that. I used to get upset at that a lot, where it was like, we know before, when you asked that question, let me be real with you. All right. Cause I kind of pussied out when you asked me. Let me be real with you real quick.
Yeah.
All right. So
Predictable.
Tinder was created to fuck. Right. Tinder was created to get together with someone and stick your genitalia in or around their body. Right. That's what it was made for. Mm-hmm. So when you would swipe on Tinder and you would, with that knowledge, right. Mm-hmm. With that understanding, you swiping on Tinder. right in them. Or you might even do the old grenade special. Everybody, everyone, everybody.
Yeah, that's
and
common.
then
That's common.
you pick them out through the fray. Like, oh, the shrapnel got her. Your shit is lighting up. It's like all these people are responding to that. Like half of them you never would have swiped, but they were just part of the fucking explosion. I mean, you might get a couple that are like, that is my cup of tea, and then you go in there. But then you look at the profile, and it's like, if you're here for hookups, swipe left, or if you're not about, I don't know, some crazy ass shit.
If you can't pet
like,
my dog and kiss him in the mouth with love, then none of the above. Like, shut up.
No, yeah, I mean, you see what I'm saying? Shit like that. Like, and that's when you start vetting and picking it apart. But Tinder was not, in my opinion, or maybe even the developer's opinion, it was not created like, well, now if I could think about Tinder right now, I might get a little racist here. And I don't mean to. This is coming from a place of love and a place of, I got to preface this, man. You know I got to preface this shit.
Predictable.
You know what I mean? This is not coming from a place of racism. This is coming from a place of love and observation. Tinder is monopolized by caucasity. It's Tinder's just for the folks of white. It's nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying this in a racial way. I'm just looking at the demographic and I'm recognizing what it is. You have to swipe at least 20 to 25, Caucasians before you get to maybe one, POC.
And this is what I don't understand. This is where it comes back down to the sliders. Why can't you just pick nigga?
Because that's racist.
Why? If
preferences,
why can't I just pick black?
Preferences don't extend to race. That's when you start getting on shaky territory, right?
You don't think so?
I believe so. I believe once you add a racial preference to the mix, that's when you're kind of getting on shaky ground. I can understand saying, yo, I don't like shorties with hammer toes. If you have not knees, please, bitch, come my way. Like, you know what I mean? If you got a horse gap tooth, hey, baby, let's go. Like, you know what I mean? Or I don't like, I don't like bitches with web fingers. Like, those are sliders. Those are like particulars where it's like, I got a preference. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't enjoy that. That's not what I'm pursuing. But once you get in the race, it's like, there's like a stigma about it where it's like, if I say, I'm strictly all about black or black adjacent, I mean, or like, mixed, because I am a product of a mixed, parent. That's just where I'm at. Like, you know what I mean? But I don't, preference wise, it is what it is. I think it's just once you start going into what you prefer, it just gets shaky for me. Now I can understand, but then again, your point too. You see what I'm saying?
No, fuck that. Because it should be broken down by this and this only: age,
okay,
race, gender, purpose. That's it.
We need to make a dating app.
Bro, we need to. I'm telling you,
it's gonna be. It's gonna be called. Is you fucking?
Nah, it's gonna be called Get Right. I have to come out with a product called Get Right. Whether it's Viagra, whether it's a
Viagra,
whether it's a
Viagra.
Did I say that like that? I said Viagra.
You said Viagra. Never mind, bro. Just go ahead.
All right, whether it's see, now you got me.
Oh my God.
Whether it's Viagra, whether it's burgers, pizza, whether it's clothes. Somebody got to get right. So if it's the dating app, I'm cool with that, man. I just feel like it's so simple. Like, how could you go wrong with those sliders? 5, I guess. Location, age, race, gender, purpose. That's it.
That sounds good. I mean, that does sound good.
It's so easy.
There's a few of them that got that. There's a few of them that kind of get that kind of have that. But also the Dayton, like Pittsburgh Dayton pool was like, it's no offense, it's small as fuck. Like if I can be real, a lot of like a lot of the action is out in the surrounding areas. And you know, me personally, there was a certain point in my life where I would say any sort of long distance, anything, nigga, what? Are you crazy? Like if you're not 2 to 5 miles from where I'm at, you can eat the foulest dick.
That's out. Hey, look.
100.
But now
we on the same. We was
but
on the
now,
same page.
honestly, now at 35, like really just thinking about like just the future and like just man, I'm not gonna fucking front, man. We on the podcast here. This is the first one back in a very long time.
Go ahead, man. Keep
Nigga.
it 100.
100.
Sometimes you get lonely. Nigga, it's lonely at the crib, bro. And I don't know if that's the motivation for me jumping on these apps and looking for some sort of connection with anybody. Everybody. Anybody. Somebody. No, it's not that bad. But no, for real, like there's a human desire to connect with somebody, right? Mm-hmm. There's an adult desire to build on that connection.
100.
There's an even more adult desire to fuck that connection.
100.
Predictable.
I want to hump on that connection. And yeah, I mean, the pursuit of it is whatever. Sadly, what we have to deal with today is these dating apps, right? Like I said, it's impossible to meet someone in public. A lot of times when you meet somebody in public, I don't know, we niggas just can't go outside no more. Like, hola covito. You know what I mean? That's what you get when you roll up with your people. So it's like, you can't go outside too much. All the places where you used to, all your stomping grounds are pretty much dead now, unless you want to die. You know what I mean? You see what I'm saying? So it's like, there's really nowhere to go to interact. So you got to use these dating apps, these dating services. And like I said, I'm on them. I'm live. If you want to go on there, I'm there. You'll, nigga, come on now, the face. You can't miss the face, baby.
Have you ever decided? Because I don't. Just like you said, I've used the dating apps. Mm-hmm. Tinder, I've got absolutely no action. But that's because I was on there and said, look, I'm trying to fuck. Swipe right for fuck. Swipe left for no. So obviously, you mean that was a little bit too much. Too bold. Nuts. So I never really used a dating app. I just used social media. I just use Facebook. I use Instagram, and it's like I feel like I can gauge more of your personality off of a social media page, and it's like, hey, if I like you, I'm going to come at you with respect. Mm-hmm. Well, I'm always respectful, whether it's complete horniness or whether it's just showing actual interest in seeing where it could go. But yeah, just say it. Like a couple pictures. You mean, if I see anything that we may have a similar interest in on your page, I might comment on that. Hey, I got that game. I like that game. Or I watched that show. How'd you feel about when Sax got what's his name locked up? Or you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Or if you're really just on there fire and I'm trying to get a little taste, you know what I'm saying? I'll be like, yo, shorty, what's up? Man, hoo-dee da ba ba. You know what I mean? I mean, but this is the thing though. You have to watch what you say. You might get screenshotted. Mm-hmm. You might get screenshotted and you might get posted. Mm-hmm. You might get posted in somebody's close friends. Mm-hmm. And sometimes it might not even be a close friend. Mm-hmm. It might just be the raw post. Mm-hmm. I don't understand what it is about women. Women are so corny in the sense of they love to show other women that they're desired. And it's like, that's to be expected at a certain age. Even if you're ugly, somebody wants to fuck you. You can take screenshots all day of people in your inbox and messages and people saying wild shit. It's like, do you feel better about yourself for doing that? That's corny to me.
You know what I mean?
What?
Everybody does that.
Everybody does it. When I do it, I'm not gonna lie. I do it too.
Everybody does it.
I do it, but when I do it,
within the sanctity of a private space, right? It's the ones that take it out into a public area.
That's what I mean. That's what I'm talking about. Like sharing it on their stories or sharing it as a post. That's when it's like, okay, like why did you do that? Like it's corny. Like there was this one girl I had blocked, right? Because she was super fire. And me being the super shallow, horny person that I am, every time she posted, I couldn't help myself to say, damn, baby girl, I had to say something. I just and I was saying it in hopes of maybe this will go to the next level of filth. And I see her doing this a lot. I had her blocked, but since I got my new page, I just check on her page every now and then, but I don't say anything to her. She does this thing where she'll post a screenshot of something that somebody said and act like she's trying to cover up their name or their picture, and she'll leave half of it. So she'll leave just enough for you to see, oh, I know whose profile that is. And it's corny as hell. And I messaged her and I said, yo, look, the fact that I'm trying to get at you and lick your butt and all this, you got to stop doing this because this is corny as hell. You're leaving enough of my profile picture so people know that it's me. And then when you're screenshotting shit like Borf and stuff, when I'm the only one that talks like
that's
that.
his language.
They know that's me. You might as well just leave my picture and name in it. Like, stop it. That's corny. Like, I'm not with the whole exposing thing. I understand that some people may screenshot and then post in hopes of baiting other people. Because I'm not going to lie. I've posted some bait before. I might have had a message from a previous partner that I played checkers with. And I mean, extreme checkers.
100.
You know what I'm saying? And she's like, yo, your checker piece is off the chain, man. I don't know if I can let that go. I might post that. Scratch her name out. You know what I mean? You can't tell who it is. But certain people might inquire like, oh, Geese, I didn't know that you was so excellent at checkers. And I'm like, yeah, maybe we should play sometime.
Let me play devil's advocate here. Why? Why post that? Is it why do you post that?
I just explained. Well, if you didn't hear me, I'll reiterate. So I posted in hopes that another human would inquire and want to also play checkers, which has worked. And I've never posted something that wasn't real. It was always real. Now, if you create messages, you're a cornball. Maybe you should actually like rethink your life because you're a loser if you're doing that.
You have the biggest hog.
Yeah, like what?
Ever.
Hey, say this so I can post it. That's corny. You need help. But yeah, I might post something that somebody might have said. You know what I mean? But only if there's no inclination of you being able to tell who that person is and their name or their picture is not in it. Now, if it's like, it's obvious, like, oh, I know who that is, and I'm like me with my dialogue, you're gonna know it's me. So stop doing this shit. But then again, you can look at it like this.
Your Grendel until you scream bop.
But this is the thing. You can also look at it like this because a lot of women will argue, well, stop being thirsty or stop. Like, okay, stop being thirsty, cool. But at the same time, there's a thin line between thirst and actual interest. So if I say something that may seem like, oh, he's thirsty as hell, but in reality, it's like, no, I'm genuinely saying what I feel and what I want. So am I not allowed to speak to you? That doesn't make any sense. So I'm going to say what I want. If you don't want me to talk to you, then block you or make your page private or make it message request only. So I don't know, man.
I mean, I could totally understand that aspect of it. Like if your approach was in a private way, right?
Right.
And they take that private approach, post it on their story or their wall, just to be like, this nigga approached me this way. That's corny as fuck.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you doing? Why are you doing that to me?
That's the thing. What are you trying to do?
What are you doing?
I never understood. So this is what's dumb to me, right? When it comes to women of social media. So you DM a girl, right? And then they think they are the only ones. They're the only person that should receive a DM from you. And it's like, first of all, we're not together. We're not together. I'm interested in you, but at the same time, if you're not giving me no type of rhythm or this isn't going anywhere, bitch.
Oh, I get it. So you're basically saying like, if you're in multiple DMs, and you're DMing, okay, all right, I got you.
And it's like, why?
I'm like, nigga, what the fuck you talking about?
Why the fuck do you think that I wouldn't talk to somebody else or try to get somebody else that's attractive? It doesn't make any sense to me. So do you think that I should DM you? I DM'd one girl this month, so I'll wait another 5 months before I say anything else to another person. Are you on crack? Like, that's so stupid to me. Like, it doesn't make any sense, man.
In the pursuit of exclusivity, though, like maybe there's a certain security or comfort in the idea that, you know, this person's only talking to me. You know how people be, man. It's kind of like, you know what I mean?
But
this person's only talking to me. I feel secure because they're only interested in me, I guess, for the moment. Then when they find out that, like, nah, there's like 12 other interesting motherfuckers out there.
But
and it's like, oh shit, their personal value decreases, right? Maybe it's their own, you know, self-esteem that they're really fighting with that. No, in that aspect.
I agree with you on the damn, like you trying to get at everybody. I don't want you, but I feel like there has to be a certain level reached for you to realize that's when me reaching out to everybody stops. You see what I'm saying?
Mm.
Like if it's at the beginning and I'm like, yo, what's up? And you're just,
I see what you mean.
You're
like,
talking to me every 2 days or every other day. And it's really not going nowhere. We haven't met up. We haven't played checkers. We haven't done nothing. You think I'm about to just sit back?
Yeah. You're asking me to tie up the boat before I even caught a fish.
And see, and this is the thing about me. Ain't no boats getting tied until we say, yo, we are together. Right? Until then, you can sail on whatever boat and ship, whatever, and get all the fish. Do whatever you want. It just doesn't matter. And if you do feel like it does matter, then that conversation should be had like, yo, look, I don't want you clapping ass on nobody, or I don't, you know what I'm saying? And then if that person has a problem with that, then it's like, all right, well, we might have to go separate ways because this is that. But until then, do what you want.
I hear you. I guess everybody fishes different, man, because me personally, I can't, you know what I mean? I can't cast, my net ain't that wide, right?
Pause. What you talking about?
What? Predictable.
Nigga, use the fucking metaphor. Read it, nigga. No, I can only cast out my reel once. You know what I mean?
Okay, so you're like, all right, let me try to get this.
Whenever I'm interacting with somebody of the opposite sex,
right,
a pretty lady, I focus my attention on that person.
Mm-hmm.
I form it into a tight ball and shoot it like a Kamehameha at them hoes.
Respect.
But and it's just one. It's not a wide optic fucking blast. Everybody gets hit. Nah, it's just one Kamehameha headed your way. And if you swat it away, then you know what I mean, I'll move on to the next. I can't balance too many.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I'm not Jay Dilla. Like I shit.
No,
3?
I respect.
You need 3, bro?
I respect that.
Like I just one because my brain can't. And plus, what if? This is my fear. What if I'm engaging with one girl, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it turns into something. But I was also playing checkers and having fun over here with these other girls, and that turns into something. And it's like now I'm in that sitcom like. I gotta figure out a way to go to the movies and the game at the same time. I'm jumping, I'm changing outfits and shit.
And that's where it comes down to defining what it's going to be in the beginning.
But what if you wanted to be something with a gang of people?
You're already fucked up.
What?
I'm playing devil's advocate. I'm not. This isn't what's happening in my life.
No. See, but you can't do. But it don't work like that. Life does not work like that. You can't, you can have 5 wives in those other places. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why I did that. I was thinking like,
that's racist.
I know exactly
where you went with that dance, nigga.
I wanted to sing it like, I ain't in there. Hey, we got edits. We got to take that shit out.
Hey, yo.
But no, I'm saying like, life don't work like that regularly. You're actually supposed to have one. I mean, what's that word called? Polygamous relationships when they got, you know what I'm saying, however many, you know what I mean? But for the most part, yeah, you shouldn't be trying to pursue let me not say pursue. You shouldn't be creating more than one meaningful situation. Now, in the beginning when it's like, yo, I'm just dating, I'm out here, I'm seeing which one wins. It's like, okay. But when you get to a point where it's like, no, we are this. You can't be like, we are this. and then go to somebody else and be like, we are this too. And so are we. Like, it's like, yo, what are you doing?
I've done some creepy shit. So, kind of like, no, this is the same shit you explained, my nigga.
I don't know what you're getting at.
And you go on the fucking the swipey swipe dating apps.
Yeah.
And you don't even engage on the fucking apps. You look at the name and say, oh, Cynthia, Facebook Cynthia.
Right.
Okay, you live in such a, like, you do all that scary ass, creepy ass find you work. I do that too. Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna lie. I've done it. And some of the, like, there was one girl, they put their Instagram on there, they put their shit on there, and it's like, well, you put it on here for public use.
Right.
I'm going to send you. Yeah. So I sent a little, like, welcome. I'm on your shit now. So now every now and again I see her story and I'll look at it. And this was just me gauging, like, should I even fucking jump in? Because I wanted to see her social media presence, right? Because I'm not a big social media person. You know that, nigga. That's a problem. I mean, for the pod, most definitely, because I fucking suck. But if you're too, you do this sometimes. I'm not gonna fucking front, man. If your story has like 87 little lines, that's me. It's like, my nigga, do you really expect me to sit here for fucking how many? It's like 15 seconds for each fucking video.
Now listen,
it's like I'm going to sit here for 15 seconds every. Like, it's like you're going like, fuck, it's snowing, and then it's you lifting weights, and then it's like, you mean, then it's like you fucking like with Geese fucking arms folded or some shit. Like, there's a million of them. I'm like, damn, I really got to sit through all this to get to the good content. But this girl, right? It's like her actual Instagram wall is just all quotes and memes, and every now and again it's a sparse picture. And that to me, I look at it, I'm like, yo, there's something mental about you, right?
I think that too.
Like, you know what I mean? So that was kind of like that was like a throw off. And just to kind of circle back to a point that you were making, she had a meme she posted, and I felt like if a man would have posted this, it would have got kind of like, I'm not even trying to bring any type of gender fucking bullshit into it.
Bro, they can get pissed.
No.
They get pissed at everything.
That's not my
always
style.
Pissed.
That's not my style. I don't do that shit. But it's like, she did a post like where it was like basically, I'm out here just dating, like the dating door is open.
Right.
May the best man win. Mm-hmm. And I was like, you know me about jumping into ponds that are already being fished. Mm-hmm. As soon as I saw that, I was like, fuck out of here. I like to fish by myself. Fishing is you could probably bring 2 or 3 friends, nigga. Like, you don't throw a yacht potty and pull out the fishing rods, nigga. No, like, is you get on your fucking little canoe or your little fucking dinghy, you get your rod out, you cast it, and you just chill there. You know what I mean? Hoping that a little thing bite. You can pull it back on a boat if you want it. When she said that shit, I was like, oh, you're for the streets. You're not for me.
But this
May the best man win.
You can't always think like that. You can't always think like that. You see
how many?
Nah, look, you can go ahead and chill. Look, see, I'm a different type of guy, right? I'm not one that likes to go out. I'm not on the scene. I'm not super fly. You know what I mean? Like, I like to chill. I'm a nerd. If I'm leaving the crib, I'm going to work or I'm lifting weights, right? So I might be different from these other guys that she's talking to. And I've been told that I'm kind of humorous, I'm funny, whatever, cool. And I know how to play checkers.
100.
And I do exude checkers energy. So it's like, even if you're not even thinking about playing checkers with me, you come around, you might want to play. Let's play. But you can't just assume that every single person that she's talking to or dealing with is the same as you. No. She might be talking to 3 dudes where it's like, look, they're cool or whatever, but I can't give them the same type of energy or attention as I'm giving this person. Man. You might be the only one playing checkers.
I'm looking at the mentality of it, like,
or you might be in the collection of them, and they're all kinging her.
Maybe it's just me. Like I said, these dating streets, I mean, they've been kind and they haven't at the same time. I don't have any prospects. Man, well, nigga, I'm not clapping nothing either. Like, you know what I mean, I'm being dead serious. Like, nigga, it is dry desert at the crib. There's tumbleweeds. There's succulents growing. There's cacti, dingoes, coyotes, the little ball-headed condors.
Dingo
There's bones and dinosaur footprints. There's all types of shit at my crib, man. Paleontologists, like, nigga, they're setting up camps in my backyard. Nigga, it's dry. at the house. But I guess maybe it's my fault. Like maybe I need to cast a wider net. I'm not gonna front like I'm having conversations with a person.
Mm-hmm.
But this person lives in fucking
Agrabah.
Oh my God, dog. She lives 3 streets over from Shangri-La.
I'm trying to get right. My bad, up.
She lives far. And it's like, I've never been one to indulge in any sort of fucking long distance anything.
Mm-hmm.
Younger me, if you asked me, I'd be like, once again, the foulest of penises. Insert in your jaw, chew, swallow. I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
Now, 35-year-old Josh is like, man, if I gas my truck up enough, maybe I think I can get, let me plan some hotels out. Like, it just shit that, again, I can't tell if it's loneliness or if it's just horniness or if it's like genuine wanting to know where this goes with the person. But I don't fucking know, man. Right now, I'm in dire straits. I'm almost at a point where I just want to start throwing smoke signals. Like, yo, like if I look good to you, come fuck me. Like, man,
What?
do I look good to you? I get a lot of like likes and you know what I mean. Mad shorties like they definitely feel it, brother. But
Do I look
like
good? Come
I kind of have like a face of like. Yeah, I mean, of maybe I shouldn't come at him in a filthy way. A lot of women, after dealing with them or speaking with them, they get like they're intimidated by like my intelligence, or I just look like the type of person that's not really like. Yeah, I mean, I have like a resting angry nigga face, so it's like a lot of people are afraid to approach me or even like say anything like that. But look,
You're black and bald, so
check it out. Me, hey, shorties, if you see me in the streets,
ladies,
if you see me in the street and you feel inclined to, you know, let a brother in, don't hide it. You know what I mean?
supply it.
There you go. Let it out. Just say it.
Ride it.
Matter of fact, don't even greet me. Don't greet me with a hello or a hi. None of that shit. I don't fuck a salutation.
What you want?
Just say fuck me. Just say, like, if you see me walking down the street and I incur a certain level of like intrigue, just like, yo,
I'm gonna
like,
keep it a buck.
My name is fucking
100.
my name is my name is Patty. Nigga.
I'm gonna keep
And I'm
it
trying
a
to
buck,
fuck.
bro.
I'm like, all right, cool.
I don't know if you want that. That might be a little bit scary. I'm one that exudes
I've never
all
experienced
types
that.
of filth.
What I always get is, my bad for cutting you off.
Go ahead.
What I always get is deep in situation. It's too late to do anything about it. Revelations. Deep in situations, too late to do anything about it. Revelations, meaning like I'm in a fucking relation, and I'm joking it. I'm having a great time in this relationship.
Yeah,
it's fun. And then you get the one that, if they said something, you probably wouldn't be in the thing you're in earlier. Like why? Like they're like, oh, I always wished that you would have. And it's like, man, why didn't you say this 2 months ago?
Yeah, that's terrible.
Like, why didn't you say this? Like, I mean, because I'm not like I'm not like a hump around type dude. Like once a nigga get fixated on a specific situation, I try my best and I put my all into it until you either fucking introduce some nut shit, and I might even the first one I might even talk it out.
Taking on the chink.
The first one I might even talk it out, because a lot of times there's a lot of apprehension. There's a lot of old baggage and loose ends that people say they tied, but they really didn't.
That residue.
Sometimes there's residue.
That
And
emotional residue will fuck you.
Sometimes,
right?
like, you know, when you're dealing with a new situation, you get scared. Like, damn, like this is a new one, but there's still this old thing. Let me see if this old thing still has a spark. And it, you know what I mean? And then that's, you know, whatever.
And even if the old thing is gone for good, sometimes the old thing will fuck up your mind and make you fuck up the new thing. Or the old thing will confuse you to thinking like, dude, I want to go back to the old thing, or do I want to stick with the new thing? Or is the old thing better than the new thing? Or is the new thing better than the old? It'll fuck you up. All right? I mean, not that I'm speaking from personal experience. I'm just saying.
No, I get
Sometimes
it.
it'll fuck with you.
I get it, man.
And what I'm starting to not to cut you off, my bad. What I'm starting to understand is I don't think you should really even jump in the dating pool until the old residue is resolved within you. Mm-hmm. Sometimes you may feel like, okay, the new thing comes around, you're like, yo, this new thing checks off on every part of my checklist. It's perfect. It's absolutely everything. And I've kind of always wanted this. And then you didn't realize that the old residue is still in your system. Mm-hmm. And then you catch glimpses.
Get that soap scum.
You start twitching and you're like, yo, I don't know if I'm good for you right now. Let me wait until this old residue is out. So go ahead and do whatever you want to do. But if you want to stick around and see if the residue does, then, I mean,
it's kind of like the conversation we had off mic. Mm. Like I said, a lot of times we're comparing a castle to a brick, meaning like, especially with old situations. That's why I don't get too upset. Not saying I don't get upset. It's fucked up. You probably shouldn't. You shouldn't do it. Like, I mean, like you said, if you're heading into a new situation or a new relationship, you should probably like clean slate it. You know what I mean? You got to come with the same energy that person's coming with. All baggage tied or claimed or whatever the fuck. All loose ends tied, burnt, cut, whatever you needed to do to escape whatever the past was, and find balance and find peace within yourself. Then you move on to whatever the new thing is. But like I was saying, a lot of times people, and kind of it fucks up new situations too. You know, they're in a relationship with somebody in the past, right? They built a foundation, they built walls, and there's the wood framework, and they build a castle, right, with the old person,
right.
For whatever reason, they abandoned that, right? Like the relationship didn't work out, it fizzled out, nothing. You know what I mean? So now, you know, they have that castle built, and then you find a new person. Now you don't have anything built with this person, right? You know what I mean? You got a brick with this person, a potential or something. And what a lot of times what we do is we compare that brick to what once was. Like, you know, I like this girl, I like the potential of it, but she don't do this thing. Yeah. That, you know what I mean? Or her windows ain't like the ones at this house, or you know what I mean? This brick is different color than these. It's like we're comparing something that took years to build. It took years to cultivate and create comfortability and some sort of like, you know, a connection, like to the point where it, like even some relationships where it's not even like it's subconscious. You know what I mean? And then that fizzles out for whatever reason. And then you're looking for that connection with this next thing that you haven't built anything with. And you're judging it, and you're moving with that level of judgment in mind. You know what I mean? Yeah. For that new brick. There's so many, man, I'm not gonna front because I'm dealing with that right now. I'm not gonna lie. I'm dealing with that wholeheartedly. The only difference is in my situation is my old house, I can't go back. Like, you know what I mean? There's no one to go back to. Like I gotta dig some dirt in order to get back to, you know what I mean? Like I can't go back. But it's like even that, I still catch myself sometimes when dealing with other women, catch myself like, damn, she ain't catch that joke the way she would have. Or like that is like, damn, whenever she, you know what I mean, double twist gawk me, it wasn't a full twist. She gave me a half twist. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what? It wasn't a 1080. That was a 900. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, man. That's something that's within me that I'm personally trying to combat. It's not so bad to the point where my future situations, it's causing me to have any sort of apprehensions about any of that. Like, I can compartmentalize all that shit. I'm being dead serious. I can compartmentalize all that shit and focus on creating something new, because that's really my goal here. Is I want to. I'm in a place where I want to create something new. I want to find that new regular. You feel me? Because this my regular right now is it's dry and it's butt and I need some butt and I want a bitch to fucking fuck me. So come on, have sex with me, please. I'm on the podcast. My name is Joshua Hawkins Graves. My middle name is Quinn. I am 6 foot, around 270, 280 ish. Shoe size 12, hand size big as fuck. I like to hump. I like to eat butt. I like to lick armpits, kneecaps, earlobes, weenuses, not penises. Don't get it wrong. I like anime. I like.
That's gonna let you go.
I hate dogs. I absolutely fucking hate dogs. Don't dog me.
Yo, everything that you
Don't
just
dog.
said beside the weenuses, that's why I'm letting you go. Because I was just gonna say, I'm the same nigga.
Don't dog me. You know what I mean?
In the armpits, I'm cool off that.
And have kids, possibly, or be cool with kids. I don't know, man.
But hey, you did mention one thing though. I can't remember what you mentioned. But as far as I don't know what just happened, man. I just had a brain fart, man. But I want to talk about you look a little bit slimmer from the last time I seen you.
Oh yeah, man.
So you've been doing something special, or
Your boy is back. Your boy is back.
what does that mean though?
Oh man, I'm back. I'm back in perfect keto.
Oh wow.
Not dirty, not that side bullshit that niggas be fucking making TikToks about. I'm talking about like fucking Olympic training, 12 carbs a day.
Yeah, his keto is a little bit
blood
different.
monitoring, heart rate checking, keto.
See, now I thought when keto was first described to me, I really thought it was just, yo, don't eat bread.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh yeah? That's what they were telling me. They said, don't eat bread. They said you can eat, pause. You can eat all the meat you want. Just don't eat bread. Meat yourself. And I was just like, all right. I was just eating chicken, kibasi's, burgers with no buns.
Them fucking kielbasa.
Going crazy. And it worked, honestly. It didn't work as probably as good as it would have because it backfired. Because I was doing it with a group of friends. And one of the friends was like, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I had some fries. I got so mad that he broke the allegiance. I said, y'all fucking playing? And somebody else said, I had fried chicken. I lost it. I snapped. I immediately went to Wendy's and I ordered like 70 burgers and juice. And I gained the weight back so damn fast. See, that's the thing. When you dirty keto, the weight, I feel like when you do keto period and you go off of it, the weight will come back.
You balloon.
But when you dirty keto, you get destroyed. That weight comes back. You know what I'm saying? That shit is bad. But okay, so you're back in.
No, I'm back in perfect keto. Like I said, I hit. Let me say, I lost like almost. I lost damn near 150 pounds last time on keto.
Yeah,
right?
that was wild. I remember that.
I was smaller than you. Legit. There was like a good 2 months where you weighed more than me.
Yeah,
It was amazing.
I
was like, nigga, you know what I mean? You know when you're not the fat nigga no more in the group? You have no idea how that feels. Like, just to go from like, you know what I mean? Like, damn, what's up, Big Josh? You know what I mean? Big nigga, big. Like, it's like, I wasn't that nigga no more. I was like, word, I could just be Josh, nigga.
Yeah.
No more big nothing, nigga. I'm just Josh. Suck my dick. I'm skinny. Nigga. And then I got so... my head got huge because the puss rate was off the charts. The temperature thing blew up. It was mercury and shit flying in the air. It was crazy. And then I just got cocky. I was like, man, nigga, look at me. Look at this body.
Yeah.
Nigga, I can eat a burger. What the fuck I look like, nigga? What that burger gonna do to me? Ate the burger and I was like, damn, that burger was good. And I was like, yo, that cake is calling my name. I was like, no, you shouldn't do that cake. I mean, the burger was bad enough, but that cake is gonna kill you. I'm like, yo,
Wait, now let me ask you,
me
what do
get
you feel like the worst trap is as far as the food? Like once you go back and it's like, okay, I'm
oh,
stuck.
it's cake. I told
Cake?
you, I'm a dessert nigga, man.
Okay.
It's cake. I swear to God, it doesn't matter. Like like I said, when at my fattest, nigga, I would go to Giant Eagle. And you know them birthday cakes that they just lay out for like you to just pick up and be like, yo, I forgot. Like you're a deadbeat dad and forgot it was your kid's birthday, so you just grab a little. You grab a little $9 Giant Eagle joint.
Shit on it either.
You gotta build it yourself. You gotta get some fucking frosting and shit. Hey, happy birthday, Daquan. My bad. Nah, nigga, I would get those cakes and just face them. Real shit. I'd be at home. I'd cut
That's
a little.
nuts,
I'd
yo.
cut a little slice, and be like, "Damn, I can use another one." And cut another one before you know it. I had a whole little marble cake, and I didn't give a fuck about it. But no, like it's for real. It's like desserts or my Achilles heel. So whenever I do keto, like I try to just steer clear of it all. It's legit. It's legit like drugs. Like it did. Like I guess there's some endorphin release when it comes to like sugar or anything like that, man.
Yeah.
Because like I said, initially the first time when I lost all that weight, I had the burger, but I was good. Actually, I ate the burger, and then I was like, man, I should probably fucking, like, I felt terrible. I was damn near about to throw it up, but I was like, you know what? I ain't gonna be no weirdo. I'm gonna just eat it and just go back, just fast a couple days and just get back into it. Mm-hmm. But within that couple day fast, I think it was Devin's birthday, and I got this cake, man. It was like vanilla sponge, strawberries in the middle, like a layer of just strawberries and just fire shit. And the bottom was like cheesecake. And I was like, you know what? Who am I to miss out on this? Who the fuck am I? Who am I? Huh? Got a slice of that. And then it went from a slice to a plate to a half to damn dad.
To a lifestyle.
I was like, damn dad. I was like, this cake was like 2 days old. I'm like, yeah, I know, it was good. Smashed a cheesecake cake.
Well, I mean, speaking of life changes as far as food, man. Piggity, I'm back to meat. It was about 7.5 months, man. I did pretty good. I tried to expel, or whatever the word. I tried to get that out of my thought process, like to never eat meat again, like forever. You know what I'm saying? And I was doing all right for 7 months. I was pescatarian for a while, so I guess you would say I was eating seafood, you know what I mean? But what I started to realize about myself is I don't like to cook. I don't want to learn how to cook. I don't have the patience to cook. I am an instant, hey, yo, I could go get this from the store, or I could pop this in the air fryer or the microwave type of guy. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to chop. I don't want to get the seasons, and I don't want to learn how to make it taste good. I just don't want to. So it's like I'm the wrong person to eventually try to become vegan. It's just I don't have the patience, man. And if I'm not going to cook, how the hell am I ever going to be successful with this? So, yeah. So doing the seafood thing, it really turned into, you know what? I want something other than salmon today. So I'm going to get a pizza. I'm going to just make sure it's mushrooms on it. Mm-hmm. I'm going to make sure it's plain. And it became every day. Every day was cheese pizzas. It didn't matter who it was from. Whether it was Tony, whether it was Andre Tony, whether it was Pizza Hut, Vorcelli's, Red Burn. Everybody,
Baron.
Everybody was helping me out with the pizza love. And it was just like, yo, I'm a buffoon. I'm sitting here eating salmon and vegetables at 1 p.m. and then I had 8 pieces of pizza. And it was like, you know what? It's cool because there was no meat on it. Like a dickhead. Like I already knew I was fucking up. I'm like, yo, I am not eating anything besides bread and cheese. And I'm still drinking juice. So my diet ended up being worse than what it was before. And I got fat. I'm not going to say how fat I got, but I got very fat. So it was just like, you know what? I might as well go back to the meat, man. Go back to the meat. And I kind of wild out.
It gave you like the meat gave you a level of restraint.
Right? I guess you could say that.
Because it was like, you know what I mean? It was a better alternative. Even though like it was bad, like you be just hawking down them kielbasa.
I'm not, and that's what I missed the most, man.
100.
That road back to Kabasi, man. And can I ask you a question? I'm confused because it's called kielbasa, right?
Kielbasa.
In my life, I've only called it 2 things: Kabaski and Kabasi. Are those even a thing?
It's just nigga idioms.
I seen a meme that said Pittsburgh niggas be like, and it said Kabasi. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, if it's not Kabasi, then Where it's I've heard kielbasa, but I thought they were different things. I thought kielbasa was the spicy kind. and I thought kibasi was just the regular. So I don't understand. What? So kibasi is not a thing. Kibaski isn't a thing either. It's just kielbasa.
I used to call it kibaski.
So it's just kielbasa?
Mm-hmm.
Why
And
does
then,
no
and
one...
then I got like gentrified and pretentious. I was like, it's kielbasa. What are you talking about?
I never understood.
How dare you?
So where did that come from? People just made it up?
No, it's like Polish, ain't it? It's like Polish or...
No. So kielbasa is the real thing. How does it... Where did kibasi come from?
What do you mean? Where, like, the pronunciation, like when people see it, that's just what they saw and they said it. You know how it is.
No.
Niggas make words off of anything.
I know, but that's just so wrong. No one calls
the same way people call you Geese or...
No, those are idiots. That's not the same. First of all, let's not do this because I feel like I've done this on at least 33 episodes. And you know what? This is off topic, but a couple days ago... We're nerds. You know who Ryu from Street Fighter is.
Yeah.
What the common people call Ryu. Some girl posted Ryu and said, "Isn't this Geese?" My response, I said I should spit on you. And she was very angry. And I apologize to you. That was a little aggressive. I shouldn't have said that. I know what you're thinking. How stupid could I be to expect anybody to know a character as niche as Geese? Like, that doesn't make any sense. Of course, he's not recognizable like Spider-Man or Superman or whatever, especially to a woman who's not even into that type of shit. Obviously, I don't expect anybody to know who he is. That was a joke. And I would never spit on anybody. And the fact that that woman was offended, especially how close we are and how we joked over the years, it's insane to me. But whatever. Enjoy the episode. It's like, what?
But if you're not in the know, then nigga, what?
How do you get them too confused? Anyway,
if you don't know who the niggas are, that's how you get it confused.
No, fuck that.
What? I mean, they both got like yeah. I mean, Geese has a white gi top with the I don't know those red. What are those pants on the bottom called?
Hakama pants.
Hakamas, yeah, with the red hakamas, and Ryu has a white gi karate suit with the black belt, red headband. So it's like, nigga, I can see.
No, but anyway.
That's what I'm saying. I can see how you can get confused if you're not of the know. That was aggressive as fuck.
It was.
I should spit on you. It's like, nigga, I don't know who these niggas are.
No, fuck that. But anyway, I'm back on meat. Pause. The first meat delectable meal that I've had, man. I went to a bar, had some bar fried chicken, man, and I just couldn't believe it. I could not believe the taste, and I could not believe that's what I gave up. I literally almost wanted to shed tears, but I was sitting next to my friend, so I had to be tough. Mm-hmm. I was just like, damn, this is good. I mean, it's been a minute. But I really definitely put my head down and was like, fuck. It was so unbelievable. But that kind of screwed me up, man, because I went on a rampage. After I had that bar chicken, I had Popeyes, I had Wendy's, and I had Popeyes again in the same day, and it's been nonstop. And it's been going on for about 3 weeks now.
Damn.
Yeah,
I mean like I said, that's the same with me. Like once you get it in your head that you're gonna break keto, you're gonna once you create a break. That's what happens with me. In my mind, I'll be like, yeah, I'm gonna just take like, you know what I mean? I've been on keto for 8 months, so it's like the holidays coming up. You know what I mean? All that fire ass food, I don't want to miss that. So I'm gonna just take a break for Thanksgiving. You know what I mean? Take a break for Thanksgiving, and Thanksgiving turn into fucking Easter, and you're like, damn, and you gain 60, 70. You're like, fuck, man, what happened? And like, cause you get that one initial taste. It's like I said, man, that ham for Thanksgiving.
Oh my gosh. See, and
it's that whatever that brown sugar, mustard, honey, whatever the fuck glaze that's on there. It's like, you gotta sop your ham in that. And I just, boy,
this is what's been fucking me up, man.
Killed me.
It's the reminders. Reminder, I think a nigga. Anyway, there's certain things that I used to eat that I forgot about. So every day I wake up and there's a new delectable treat on my brain. And I'm like, hell yeah. See, and this is the thing. I knew shit was bad when I started dreaming about steaks. I swear on my life, I had. You remember on SpongeBob, like when they have a reference screen of something in reality and there's that room and it's just that.
Yeah.
I had a dream. It was that, but it was just steak. And I was like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with me? This is before I went back to meet though.
Mm-hmm.
And I drove to my dad's house and I told him, I said, I've been having weird dreams. And he tried to be funny. He was like, what, you been dreaming about meat? I said, yeah. And he busted out laughing. He almost fell on the ground. I'm like, nigga, I'm not playing. Had a dream about steak. There was no premise of the dream. It was just steak. And that's why I was like, I gotta go back, bro. So yeah, I've been eating a bunch of wild shit, man. But I mean, whatever. It doesn't matter. Geese comes out May 22. May 2022. What am I talking about? Yeah. I know you saw that trailer, man. We're not going to deep dive into that, but I mean, nothing else really matters right now. I don't give a fuck. And Benny comes out February 11th, 10 Talk 4, and it better be gritty. It better be like 10 Talk 3. I want the mixtape or the album or whatever it's going to be. I want it to make me want to sell drugs and just relate to a life that I can't relate to. If that makes any sense. It doesn't make sense.
You know what I mean?
But did you hear that did you hear the Benny and Cole song?
Yes.
I don't know what it's called. It's like called Granddaddy's P Daddy's Caddies or some shit
something like that. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. It's good.
Right. I want to ask you a question about it.
Let's hear
it. Did you listen to the song? You seem like the type where it's like, I'm just listening to the song as a whole for the masterpiece and the whole involvement of the song. You don't seem like a verse separator. Or am I wrong?
I mean, it depends.
Okay, well, can you separate these verses? Do you feel like one had a better verse than the other or no? I have an answer.
I would have to listen to it again.
One more time. Okay, all right, well, next episode, we're going to ask you.
No, we got pauses.
Oh, okay.
We got pauses. And we back.
All right, so how you feel about it?
It was an unstoppable force meeting with an immovable object.
What? What does that mean?
It's no winner, no winner,
no winner, no loser. See, all right. I'm not mad at that response because
nigga. What the fuck can I say?
I mean,
no one slipped. There was, you ever hear a song where it's like there isn't a single like acknowledgeable fucking fault.
Flaw, yeah, fault.
Not a single flaw.
Mm-hmm. Now I feel the same. I honestly said it was a tie. I said it was a tie, and then I said if I had to give it to anybody, I would say Benny had the better verse. Now, I said Cole. If you listen to it, you can tell that Cole is a better rapper than Benny. Cole's cadence and the way that he just slid on the beat was just masterful. It was like, okay, this is the sensei and this is the prodigy who has all the skill and he's getting there, but this is the master. Like when Cole comes on, it's just the way that he was rapping on a beat so smooth and even his punchlines in the song was crazy. But Benny's content was way better than Cole's. So it's like, all right, you got cadence, flow, and Punch's verse. Good cadence and flow, but not better than Cole's, but way better content. So I gave the verse to Benny, but at the same time, it's so close that it could be.
I can't pick.
It could be deemed as
I can't.
a tie.
Honestly,
I'm not mad at that
honestly,
at all.
I can't pick. The beat is like they both approach that beat perfectly, in my opinion.
See,
content wise, it was perspective wise. Like perspective was different, but it fit in the cadence of the beat.
I just feel like Cole's cadence. I give Benny an A on his cadence of the song. I give Cole's an S rank. The way that he was rapping on that shit was just so smooth. You ever see when you hear when you see somebody listening to a song, but you can't hear what they listen to, but they got their headphones in and they doing this. They doing this and shit.
Yeah.
Like that's what Cole's verse make you do.
Just rapper hands.
It was just so fire. But
That was good.
Anyway, man, let's talk about something real quick, man. There's something I wanted to address. You ready?
I'm ready, man.
All right. Turn this off.
All right. We've been going for a minute, so this might be an old topic to some, but who gives a fuck, nigga? We're talking about it now. I need to say a couple things about the GOAT. The newly ascended GOAT after this move. You like hot sauce?
I do actually. Put it on most things. Most poultry.
See, now I can't look at hot sauce the same anymore. The idea of it has changed for me. It's not even a condiment no more. It's a condiment. It's meant for the condoms.
See what you did there. Shout out to Aubrey.
Yo, you try to trap a mio, you get the tapatio, bitch. Yo.
This?
All right. So Drake is accused of putting hot sauce in a condi. You know what I mean? After engaging in coitus with a harlot. Let's just say that.
Definitely a harlot if you try to.
Oh yeah, for sure. So he beat the cakes. Finished up. Supposedly went to the bathroom. A couple dabs of Frank's. You know what I mean? And just threw it in the trash.
But do you think Frank's Red Hot is strong enough to get ready to Skeetlings?
I think. See, I don't know what pepper is Frank's made of. I know it's like a lightweight cayenne. Now, if we're talking like Cholula or what's that green stuff?
Don't ask me, bro, because
it's like some green habanero shit that Mexican restaurants be having.
I was about to say caliente. That's not a pepper, is it? That's just
it's like guateco or some shit like that, man.
Ghost pepper.
No, he probably. I'm wondering what hot sauce he used. It had to be something strong. I'm gonna go with. I don't know, man.
Texas Pete.
Texas Pete. I might go with a little good old fashioned Tabasco. You know what I mean? It's a little bit more watery. It could really hit all those semens. Everybody gets to swim. You know what I mean? No, but after a night of passionate lovemaking, Drake created a surefire way.
a Frank's Red Hot Plan B.
Bruh. So supposedly, in an effort to kill the zygotes inside of the condom, he douses the condom with hot sauce. Now, I'm sure you can guess why he does this. I'm sure that he has been the victim of many trapping situations. There are women out there that like to, have sex with famous men. You know what I mean? And a lot of niggas got trapped up this way, I'm sure. They fuck, and then they take that, the dude, removes the joint, throws it away, thinking everything is safe, not knowing that these chicks they're here for it. Yeah. They get that old condom, shove it back up there. Hopefully something catches.
That is nuts, man.
Man, Drake created a way to not only get them back, but get them back.
Yo, hold on. Did it say anything about the woman? Like, did she scream? Because that is just a crazy wake up call. When you're just like, you know what? I'm gonna have Aubrey's baby. You go in the bathroom, you think you're slick, and you're just oozing that Frank's Red Hot, or that Texas Pete, or that Alabama Carl.
Well, another article I read, it said, it was more like she said that it was like she immediately started kind of like freaking out. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Not so initially knowing that it was hot sauce, more so like why is my coochie burning? And then I don't know how it was revealed to her. I don't know if Drake was like, bitch, that's hot sauce. Like, you know what I mean? Because obviously, you know what I mean? I don't see the I don't know if he like beat and then like left the hotel and then she was left to her own devices. That's a stupid move, Drake. I would have stayed there. I would have made her leave and I would have stayed. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But whatever. I'm not famous. Maybe he dipped off and she was like, oh, just like, fuck it. Let me get that. Digging through the trash looking for it. and she found it. And I'm almost certain that he did this shit on purpose, right? Because he could have easily just flushed that motherfucker. Easily. You can't get it back out of a fucking flushed toilet. You're not, ain't no one Mario. You're not a plumber. Like, what are you doing? Get your hands out of there. But he could have easily flushed it. I think what he's doing now is a way to get back at these women that are trying to trap him. You know what I mean?
I respect that.
Come on now.
You shouldn't have tried to be a sneaky little harlot, bitch. You got what you deserve.
And I feel like that it set a new bar of anti snake bitch like
100.
snake bitch repellent.
I feel like he probably.
I feel this. No, sorry, this is something that needs to be implemented in all facets of post-sexual activity, trapping. Texas Pete Puss. The last nigga that ate you is gonna have a hot tongue.
He probably sang to her too after she was burning. Like, lately, everyone's been trying to trap me. While she was just singing and screaming in the background. You're gonna feel it too.
Oh man, this move, I seriously, I can't give enough praise to this nigga, man, because now again, before there was no way to get him back without like going to jail or some shit, but now it's like, yo, you can like it's mine. He owns it. It's his. The condom, the things inside of it, that's his. Whatever I do with it is what I wanted to do with it. It can't be traced back to you in some sort of malicious way. Like you put hot sauce in that condom to purposely hurt her. It's like, no, she put that condom in her. Yes. She made a choice in her mind to take that thing and put it inside of her. That's like, she did the same thing as like, she might as well just took the bottle and just shook a couple franks on it. You know what I mean? Just took a couple shakes.
Come eat.
No, there's no way to get in trouble about it, fellas. There's no way. I mean, they're going to figure out a way to get people locked up for it. I'm sure. I'm pretty sure, California, they be going crazy over there with the fucking lawsuits. But yo, we have a new standard, fellas. Shake a few drops of Franks in the condom, not on the cooch, man. If you bust in her, you can't put the Franks. You can't follow with the Franks. It's too late.
What?
Like, you know what I mean? If you go raw, bust in her, hit her with the Franks, that's when you start getting in trouble.
Yeah, you're going to jail.
You're going to jail for that. But where that rub, you know what I mean? A couple of fucking drips and drops should be good.
I respect
Leave
that.
it untied.
Thank you, Aubrey.
Leave it untied. Just make it easier for him. And then just listen for the screams.
That is crazy, yo. I just picture him walking out of the hotel like you know how it is on the movies where they do walk in slow motion and they light this cigarette or something and the building explodes. I just picture that, but just her screaming. Well, shout out to Drake, man. Respect. Much respect.
For sure. Shout out to Drake. And thank you, Drake. Thank you. And I'm saying it as if like I'm going to go home and try. Like, you see one of these bitches try to try me. Who the fuck am I? I want a baby. Shit. Take it. Someone take my semen. God damn it. So what? Is that it? What do we got here? Oh, come on, man. We got to talk about this, bro. Just on the way out. On the way out.
All right, let's
on the way out,
man. I was never too much of a fan. I became a fan when she made a video of her doing hand gestures if she was topping off meat. And when I say meat, I mean dick. Talking about Summer Walker, man. I'm not really familiar with her music. That's cool. She was just a stripper. She's not no more. She makes great music, great songs, great career. But yeah, recently she posted a picture of her new hairstyle and a couple new tattoos, I believe to be new. Yeah, and they're tatted on her face. Can I ask you a question? How do you feel about people with tattoos on their face?
No, I think there's an underlying mental thing about it.
Automatically? Yes. Me personally, I think when I see somebody that has a tattoo on their face, I immediately deem you to be an idiot. It doesn't matter what you accomplish. It doesn't matter what you've done. where you work. I don't care if you created a nuclear bomb out of chicken nuggets. To me, you're a doofus.
Well, there are some cultures. I mean, they're like, I don't want to disrespect the people that do it culturally, but I mean, like, if you're just like a nigga with first world problems, tatting your face, like, you mean,
there's absolutely no reason for me to. Well, not for me, but in my opinion, I just believe that there's absolutely no reason for you to get a tattoo on your face. First of all, I'm not a tattoo person, so maybe this is coming from a negative, skewed view. I don't like tattoos. But if you have them, it's like, all right, whatever, cool. I'm not really a fan of them. I plan to never, ever get a tattoo unless, I mean, God forbid, one of my cousins dies. It's the only tattoo that I will ever have. But other than that, I'm just not a fan of it. Cool, whatever. Do what you got to do. But on your face, you can't get rid of it. I mean, I guess you can get the laser surgery, but who's trying to get face lasers? Like, come on, man, what we doing here? But I feel like the dumbest tattoo is the one where you get either your name or your kid's name on your face. It's like, yo, why do you have to walk around saying, hey, my baby's name is Bob. Bob, right here, above my eyebrow. Bob's my baby. And it's like,
Bob's my baby.
We see you holding Bob. It's fine.
You could have just held him up.
You could have just held him. Or when I seen little Bobbert, you could have just told me his name. But no, you're sitting there pointing at your forehead. Look on my eyebrows, Bob, my baby. I just think it's so stupid. But anyway, it seems that she has a new tattoo on her eye. On the corner of her eye, and it says Larry.
See, I don't know if those are new though. I'm not really one to like pay attention to.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Summer's side face.
So or don't maybe, quote me on that.
Yeah, I mean, I know a few of her songs. I'm a fan of her music, or for the most part.
I'm a fan of that ass too.
Oh, she got a new nigga. Yeah. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, because yeah.
Okay, so she has a new guy, and she got the new guy tatted on her.
Is that a Tesla symbol on the bottom?
Are you serious?
Yeah, for real shit. You real shit. I thought.
Maybe
fuck the tattoos. Fuck the tattoos, man. Fuck the tattoos.
I know where this is going.
We know people are gonna do shit. Yeah, I mean, that's gonna make their shit pop. And Summer Walker's not. She is. What am I trying to say? Summer Walker is not.
Mentally stable.
I wasn't doing all right. Well, we know of her. You know, I mean, she got a lot of mental shit. Whatever. You know what I mean, she's outwardly expressed it. She's no stranger to just awkward, weird, mental shit. You know what I mean, and this could just be par for the course. But fuck the tattoos. The tattoos are whatever. It's this Feng Wei, Shiva from Mortal Kombat. Goro.
Feng Wei, Shiva,
Shokan.
Goro. What's the guy from the Avatar show with the burn face?
I don't know. I hated that shit.
I never watched it. What's his name? Ben Zuko? Prince.
My nigga
everybody would assume because we're nerds that we know about Avatar.
I don't like American animation. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm cool. I'm cool off that. But yeah, she looks like Prince Feng Wei Zuko Goro. She looks crazy. Her whole head is skin nugget bald, and it's not skin. She got a fade. It looks like one of them. It looks like one of those.
She got one of them boot camp billies. She got a boot camp billy cut, and in the middle, and I can't. I would have to see a front profile of her to see the exact placement of the ponytail, but it looks slightly to the. I don't know, man.
I just don't. What was she thinking? She's tweaking for attention, man, and it's just like, bro. You were. Come on, man. You were an attractive lady. You look. Well, how do you feel about this? Do you think she looks attractive now?
I think she still looks good.
You think she still looks good? I'm gonna just say this: if this was my woman, girlfriend,
I mean, it's just hair, man.
and she came, that's how you view it, huh? It's just hair. If she came home with this, do you remember the term yogurt? Do you remember when people used to pool?
Yeah.
She's getting one of those, and I'm leaving. I'm not even going to say nothing. I'm going to write on plain paper, divorce. Just bold letters in marker, black Sharpie
with a Magnum Sharpie.
Like this is
Just
this is what you want from now on. You want this, the skin Goro. I'm sorry, man. I just looks aren't everything, man. But obviously something is going on with you in your life to the point where we got to get you some help. You're tatting Andre on you. You got the command list in Japanese for a Street Fighter move going down the side of your jaw. It's just, I'm not a fan, bro. I'm not a fan, man. And no, I don't even know what else to say about this. I mean, them lips still look plump. I mean, but no, I'm cool. Summer Walker, you can walk your winter ass on. I don't want no smoke.
The ponytail's nutty. I'm not going to sit here and act like I would be with that if a shorty came home with that.
Is it a ponytail of dreads?
Yeah.
So it's just dread tail, bald.
Mm-hmm.
What do you even ask for? Let me get the bald red head tail Goro.
She probably did that herself. She looked like she did she looked like she just, is she in like maybe like one of those like, you know, like the movie when.
Like zero guard.
Just like if something happens and the woman's just frantic. She just probably had the clippers and was just like and was like just over it, trying to get a change.
Well, I mean,
Britney Spears cut her shit off and shit like that.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. It looked just like this, the skin nugget. I'm calling it the skin nugget.
Or she could have just went to like some like, you know what I mean? She could have went somewhere and was like, give me the fucking, give me the 193.
She probably went to Kanye.
Oh God, not the
But yeah, hey, I mean, I guess she's still gonna put out fire music, and that's all that matters.
No, her newest album was mid.
Oh, for real?
A lot of anticipation, a lot of fucking hoopla. I was pretty hyped because she was going through the whole shit. I thought she was gonna make, winter. I thought she was going to give us a lot of problems out here in the streets. I thought there was going to be a lot of quotes, a lot of like Instagram.
Yeah, I think there's like one song, and
yeah,
I don't know what it is.
A lot of like internal reflection, women reading us and things like this. But no, it was a regular day. You know what I mean? It was a regular day when she dropped it. Plus, it was weird because she was taking a defensive stance with the nigga that did it wrong, and it was kind of like one of those like, I don't know. I did a deep dive by myself with it. Like, you know what I mean? Where it was like in the beginning, she was kind of like taking a defensive stance with London, kind of like, that's my man. Nah. You know, that tit for tat. My man, who the fuck is you?
Yeah.
that type of shit.
Yeah.
And then the middle started getting like, fuck you, nigga. And then in the end, I think it was kind of like a liberation. I didn't make it all the way to the end.
Predictable.
I kind of was thrown off by the beginning. Like, I thought this album was going to be fuck nigga, fuck the he woman man haters. I thought she was about to give it up.
Yeah.
I was just waiting for some good tunes, but there really wasn't nothing. You know what I mean? Maybe that's just what it is. Like, I don't know. Some people just have like that ability to take moments and turn them into, I don't know, into art. Maybe sometimes people just, you know, can't do it no more. Maybe she needs to focus on like recentering.
Well, I mean, you mentioned art, and some people have to understand that there's a lot of art in the world. There's a lot of good art. There's a lot of trash art too. This is trash. Could I get a motherfucking That shit's weak.
That is butt.
If she showed up at my door, I would just be like, what do you want? I wouldn't even be surprised that it was her. I would be honestly mad. What are you doing here? But
no, it looks like it could be fun too.
It would be fun to pool, but
and I'm not even like a hair pulling type of nigga. I'm like, you know what I mean, hands to the side.
You know what, man? Let's recap this shit, man. Let's get out of here, man.
Hold on. Let me say this though. Everything I said in the beginning of this podcast was a lie. That was not me. I don't know what's going on with me. Don't believe what I said. This is on my Trust Podcast.
All right, man. Shit. Well, We back. We explained the gap. You heard all that. Niggas is black. Shit, we ain't really had too much time.
Summer, that hairstyle was whack. Drake, I can't give you no flack.
Hold up. I forgot how to do this. And one more thing. Hiatus!